Hey guys, xDowsey here, and welcome to Flash Game Friday! Boom! The Flash Game Friday is a series where I play a Flash game on a Friday, and then I challenge you to beat my score. And so last week we played Pac-Man, classic arcade game turned into Flash game, and a guy called Respawning in 9 thrashed me by 10,000, I think it was, with a score of 32,000. So congratulations, mate, you win, and you are truly the Pac-Man champion. And so he's like, Dowsey, you need to play Kamikaze Race. And so I'm like, okay, let's play Kamikaze Race. So how long can you survive the Kamikaze Race on the busy freeway in a car run amok? The brakes refuse to work and the accelerator is jammed at full throttle. Stay alive as long as you can. Use left and right arrow keys to steer your car. Let's go, Kamikaze. Alright, so, basically for those who do not understand or know, aren't familiar with this series, Flash Game Fridays, as said, the series where I play a Flash game on the Friday and then I challenge you to beat my score. So the way it works is, we play a Flash game and I basically have a recording session where I play the Flash game. It usually lasts around 10 minutes. And so, after that 10 minutes, I would have got a score. It might be really good, it might be really crap. We don't know because the 10 minutes isn't up yet. And basically, whatever my high score was during that 10 minutes, you guys have to try and beat it. And so, basically, at the end of this video, there will be a little... Oh, I'm going to die straight away. Wow. That was crap. Okay, at the end of this video, there will be like a little screen which has my score on it. And so, in case you forget what my high score is, and I'll probably forget what my high score is, there'll be a screen. And then you have until the following Wednesday, so today's Friday, you have till the following Wednesday to try and beat my score. And then on Wednesday, I'll close any submissions, any emails I receive. All the instructions to sending me scores are in the description, but basically, you play the game, you either record yourself playing the game, or you take a screenshot using the print screen button on your PC keyboard, or using grab in your utilities on a Mac. If you don't know the shortcut, which I can never remember, I think it's Shift Apple 3 or something. I don't know. Don't quote me, but it's so much easier to use grab. It's in your utilities. And basically, you can either send that, oh crap, via email, or you can basically record yourself playing the game, upload it to YouTube, and then send that via email to flashgamefridays@gmail.com. In your email, you need to include your print screen or video. You need to include your channel name so I can shout you out. As you saw at the beginning of the video, that was that little intro thing with the high score from last week, and everyone gets a shout out on that, and I link them to people's channels, so you can go check them out if you want. And you need to link me to the game that you want me to play next. So this is the first car game we've played, interesting enough. And I'm actually really happy that we're playing a car game because, oh crap, no! No! My high score on this is like 27. And so, you know, it says 11.371. So my high score is like 27 dot something or other, which I was quite happy with. But, you know, obviously I wasn't doing it in the recording session, so it doesn't count. But yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something, and like, it was kind of important. But now I've forgotten it, so that's kind of awkward. And I'm really hyper. On Fridays, I always eat a lot of sugar. What the... Witchcraft. On Fridays I always eat a lot of sugar before I do these videos, and so, you know, this is probably my most hyper recording state that I ever record in. And I've had 2 cups of coffee, and you know, coffee on a Friday night is a pretty good idea if you're Dowsey and you want to record a video. Just saying, it's pretty awesome. It's also a good way to die a lot. Wow, I'm doing extremely well. Now, if you notice, if you're really observant type and one of those subscribers who is very observant, you notice that this is my 299th video, which means tomorrow, I'm going to upload my 300th video. So make sure you watch my sub box. If you haven't already, actually on the new YouTube thing, you can actually pin channels to your homepage. And so I'm pretty sure you go to all your subscriptions and then you can choose like 10 channels or something that you want to pin. And if you really enjoy my video content, you actually can pin my channel to your homepage so that you will never miss a video. I recommend doing that, obviously, because I'm cool like that. But you know, it's I don't know, it's just a really good way of doing it. Obviously, there's some people who check back on my channel because I know I have a subscriber base which is really broad. Most of my subscribers are Americans. America, F yeah! And then another portion of them are from the UK and they drink tea all the time, and then the rest of them are like Canadian with their maple syrup, and Australians, wow, sometimes I just really hurt my feelings. I hurt my own feelings because I'm Australian. For those who don't know, I'm Australian, but I live in the UK and I've been living here for 4 years. And so I'll sometimes like try and buffing up my Australian accent, and I'll just completely fail, and then I sound really bad, and I just sound like an imitation of my true self. And you know, there's nothing worse than imitating yourself, if you know what I mean. Oh dear. I actually think I might make a video on identity one day, because when I first moved to Australia, I started losing my Australian... sorry, that's not true. When I first moved to the UK, I started losing my Australian accent, and for me, Australian was my identity, and I used to play on that a lot. So whenever I went everywhere, that was who I was. I was the Australian, or Australian, as we say, I guess. And so for all the British people, he's like, yeah, that guy's Aussie. He's pretty cool. He's Australian type thing. And so when I moved to the UK and I started losing my Australian accent, I started feeling like I was losing my identity. And, you know, that kind of was when I went for a really difficult stage. So I might make a video on identity. I don't know. Just stuff that goes through my mind at, what time is it? You know, whatever time it is right now. Anyways, back to Flash Game Fridays. Basically... my gosh, wow, I've just got complete brain, you know, writer's block. Well, I guess I've just got commentator's block. I was going to say something really cool and obviously extremely important, which would have made you guys laugh and cry. Wow, this is actually crap. I'm doing absolute crap. I don't know why. I was doing so well before, and now I'm doing crap. I'm really upset, guys. You've hurt my feelings. Well, not you physically, but you know, the game has hurt my feelings, and because I'm talking to you, it's your fault. Obviously, it's all your fault. Yeah. Wow. Subjects of this video. I'm Australian. I have subscribers from all over the world, and tomorrow is my 300th video. Hurrah! That's really good. Oh dear. Actually, something really cool is we had someone... We had someone important come into college today who wants us to make a video for them. Like, this guy is quite big in the UK. He is like chief executive of a company called Urban Splash, which is quite big, and he's like he's the chairman of the board for Marketing Manchester. So, you know, obviously he's quite important. He's like, yeah, I want you to make us a video because you guys are pretty cool, and you know, I'm not. Well, no, actually, he was actually pretty cool. He was actually pretty cool, I have to admit. He was kind of, we were all like kind of trying to work out who this guy would be. Like, he's obviously important in the corporate world, and we didn't know if he would come in a suit. He actually came in really casual clothing. He was like wearing a scarf, and I was just like, yeah, this guy's pretty cool. He's not dressed formally. He's dressed kind of casually, smart casual, smart casual, casual smart. Foster's, drink, good call, yeah. Foster's ads are brilliant. I actually love them. For anyone who's Australian, if you ever want to know what the English think of you, Google Foster's. Now, Foster's is an Australian beer, kind of. Like, you can buy it in Australia, but it's basically marketed as at English people as an Australian beer. In Australia, no one drinks Foster's. No one likes it, pretty much. And so they're like, oh no, we're going to market to England as the Australian beer, and everyone's going to buy us because it's Australian. And, you know, that's what they do. But it basically just plays on the Australian stereotype so well. And as an Australian, most Australians have quite a good sense of humour, in my opinion. And so they all can take a joke really well. And so I just watch them and I just crack up to myself. Probably more than half the English people. I don't know. It's just the way. So if you ever have some spare time, just YouTube Foster's, and you'll get all these adverts of basically this English guy who always calls up these two Australian guys for tips and advice and stuff, and they just give him proper Australian tips. So, you know, it's brilliant. It seriously is. Oh, no! Why do I keep dying there? We're almost at the end of our 10-minute recording session, and I've got nothing longer than 11. And that's really bad, because usually I get over 11. I think I'm going to crash. Like, not crash car, but like crash off my sugar coffee hype. That's probably what's going on right now. I'm probably entering super depressive mode. And, you know, that's not necessarily good. Oh dear. I better go drink some more coffee after this video. Last week on Flash Game Fridays, I fell asleep during the rendering process of the video, and so it ended up getting uploaded early Saturday morning because I woke up early Saturday morning. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't upload the video. Oh no, everyone's gonna hate me. It's Flash Game Saturdays. I've done that so many times though, where I've uploaded on a Saturday instead of a Friday, because you know I'm all hipster and I'm all crap 13. You know, we're gonna go one more time. I know 10 minutes is practically up. We're gonna go one more time, just for luck. You know, that's what they say. One more time, just for luck. Usually, I guess I could get away with that. I'm recording the video. I can do whatever I want. We could go play My Little Pony Adventures or Hello Kitty Adventures. That was a good game. You seriously? Oh dear. I sometimes just look back at things I've done in the past on YouTube and I just think I am such a cool person and no one understands me. Oh dear, that's the best thing, because a lot of YouTubers feel, I guess, restricted to certain conventions and certain styles because they've worked in the past, and so, you know, it's kind of like that's the norm. And I've never really got into norms, you know what I mean? I always try and do my own thing, meaning that I've always, I guess, felt like I've uploaded original content. So, you know, anyway. That's the score to beat. We've got our final score. I'm not happy with it at all. And, you know, you guys are going to beat me easily this game. But anyways, as I said, what you need to do, you need to play this Flash game. Link will be in the description. And then you can either record yourself playing this game, upload it to YouTube, or you can take a screenshot by pressing the print screen button on your PC or using Grab in your utilities on your Mac. There is a shortcut to basically print screen, but I can't remember what it is. So you can Google that if you want, because Google is your friend. And then, when you got your high score, it can either be better than mine if you want. Remember, you have to Wednesday, you can play this till Wednesday. A lot of people submit Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they forget that they can submit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, you know, if you don't get a good score until Wednesday afternoon, send it in, and I'll include it, because, you know, I'm a cool guy. I keep to my word. But yeah, score to beat is 14.606. Check the description for details. I'm xDowsey, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.